Hi. Today's science lesson is going to be a little bit different and special because, well, two reasons. One is we have a special guest teacher. My- Our special guest today is Ian, my son Ian, and he's going to work with us here in a minute. The other thing that's special about today's science lesson is today is Earth Day, and the very first Earth Day was 50 years ago today in 1970. And it started as a way to raise awareness about how we can keep the earth clean, so cutting down on pollution. And then it's become also a way to celebrate some amazing things about nature. And so Ian is here to tell us about one of those things. Take it away, Ian.
Hi, so I'm going to talk about flower petals. So I have a couple of flowers here with me today. And we're going to be counting the number of petals that are on these flowers. So I just went around and gathered some. So for example, this one right here is 5 petals. I'm just going to mark down this right here. Okay. And there's some more petals that are 5.
Mm-hmm.
But so we got more that are, this one's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have other ones here. This one is 55.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I counted it earlier, but okay, we got more over here. This one is 3, but it looks like it's 6 because these right here aren't actually petals. They're the things that support the flower. So this is right down this right here. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So let's write down this over here. And finally, this one I counted earlier, it's 21. Just take my word for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Put a little comma in there.
So now we have these numbers here. And believe it or not, this is actually a pattern. So a pattern is a set of numbers that are recurring and have some kind of special, what is it? It's like a recurring pattern. So, and the pattern is for this is 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, and 55. And if we notice, some of these numbers that we counted earlier actually correspond or match up with these other numbers down here. So 55, for example, 21, 13, 8, 5, and 3. So we can take from this that most flowers are going to correspond to this pattern. And this pattern keeps on going along, and it's called the Fibonacci sequence.
What? What's it called?
The Fibonacci sequence. Sequence is a fancy word for pattern. So the pattern for this is it adds the two numbers. So we actually start with 0 here. And so we add 0 plus 1 equals 1. we were counting together, we were adding together the first two number or the last two numbers in the sequence. So we have 1 plus 1 equals 2, 1 plus 2 equals 3, 3 or 2 plus 3 equals 5, 3 plus 5 equals 8, 8 plus wait, 5 plus 8 equals 13, 13 plus 8 equals 21, and it keeps on going along. So we can go all the way out here and eventually end up like something like thousands and thousands. So we can, so I have this flower here. I'm too lazy to count out all these different petals, but we can assume that the number of petals on this flower corresponds to one of these numbers down the pattern. It might be a couple hundred, but yeah, is that it?
Okay. So here's what our task is for today. Our task is to find a flower. You can find a flower in your home or outside of your home, and go and count the number of petals on the flower, and then um, go to your Google Doc and record, or your Google form, and record how many petals are on the flower, and then there's going to be a little challenge question too. Thanks, Ian.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and one more thing. So this pattern actually there's a lot more other examples of this in nature.
Oh,
So there's it, believe it or not, it can actually be used to describe how rabbits reproduce or like the numbers of rabbits. So start out with 2 and then it happens down the line and the number of rabbits actually grows according to this sequence.
wow, that's amazing. So basically, you just add those two numbers together to get the
Mhm.
next number. Cool. That's really cool. Thanks, Ian.
Yep.
Bye bye.